Good morning. All right, let's stand up if you're not standing already, and let's start marching it out. Keep marching, get those arms moving. Pick your feet up, stand straight. Chest is lifted. Roll those shoulders back. Keep your arms down and loose. Just focus on the shoulders, up, back, and down. Really pull them down, squeezing your shoulder blades. Good. And arms up and down. Good. Reach up. Make sure I'm on screen here. Reaching up. Try to extend those arms. And breathe. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And again, breathe. Good, and march it out. Get those arms swinging. And step touch. Picking your feet up off the floor and take those arms to a bicep curl. Keep your elbows by your side and breathe. Now tap across. Now remember, if you can't do that, or you've had something with your hips and tapping across the center of your body is a no-no, then just stay with your step touch. We're going to switch it up and take it to a curtsy, and we're going to push it back, palms forward, focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades. What I'm not doing is I'm not just swinging my arms. I'm pulling them back and only bringing them back right by my side. So I'm not getting that arm swing. I'm focusing on squeezing the back muscles to pull the arms back. And breathe. Good. And march it out. March it wide. Keep picking those feet up. March it in. March it wide. And march it in. March it wide. March it in. One more time. March it wide. And we're going to take it to some squats. Come down, your legs are wide. Bring it in, squat. Take it out, squat. Now right leg, squat. Make sure your knees are staying over your laces and you're pushing your bum back. So we want to start our squat with touching the wall behind us. Abs are tight and squeeze your glutes on the way up. Good. Now come center, and we're going to come down, pulse. 2, and pulse. 2, pulse, good. Pulse, squeeze, make sure your heels stay on the floor. Abs are tight when you're in the squat position. Good. And we're going to do center, coming to the left, We're going to do 2 more. Here, right here. This is 1 and 2. Good. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Good. March it wide. Hamstring curls. And reach. And get ready. We're going to transition again. We're going to transition to a grapevine to the left. And ready? Here we go. Grapevine. And we're going to heel tap. 3 times. Grapevine back. Heel taps. So it's only 3 heel taps. Right, left, right, grapevine. Left, right, left, grapevine. Yeah, you got it now. So a little coordination. We're waking up that brain this morning. Reaching. This helps us stretch out the hips, the legs. And again, you don't have to touch, but just, reach. Trying to get that leg up. Last one. And march it out. Deep breath in and out. Again, deep breath in and out. Let's get those legs up. And let's reach. Lifting the knee. Focus on lifting the knee. When you lift that knee, those abs should be engaged. We're not bending. Balance. So shift your weight side to side. And breathe. Now extend that leg out. Good. And last one. March it out. Deep breath in and out. One more time. Deep breath in and out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breath in, deep breath into that belly. Reach up, extend, and out. Down. Good. All right. We're going to go, we'll save some of the stretching for the end, but let's just do a couple things very quickly. Let's just get those hands warmed up. And the other direction. Really working the hands around the wrists. Let's wake up those fingers. And just kind of like you're playing piano, just move them. Let's make that fist, flick it out. Make that fist and flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. One more time. Flick it out and shake. Left leg out in front, point and flex. Now remember, the leg stays still. We're just moving the foot at the ankle. Draw a circle with your big toe. Again, leg stays still. We don't go like this with the leg. And circle the other direction. So really trying to keep that flexibility in your ankle. Good. And switch. That's important for balance and good walking mechanics. Remember, when you're standing on one leg, we lift up. Lift up, don't sink into the hip. Circle with your big toe. Pull up, and circle the other direction. Good. Shake it all out. Deep breath in and out. Good. All right, I'm smelling jasmine in here somewhere. Anyway, okay. So we're going to come to our chair. I'm just putting my ball down. And We're going to start with some downward dog. All right, we did some of these last week. Now, you can have your hands on the back of the chair. You can have your hands holding the side of the chair or the seat of the chair as well, whatever works best for you, okay? So when we put our hands down, if you want, I would like you to just stand up, because once you're in this position, it's going to be hard for you to see me. Let me just do one very quickly, and then we'll all do it together. So our downward dog is our hands are down wherever we're going to put them, and we're going to walk our feet back, push our hips back so we're feeling a nice stretch through the hamstrings. Make sure that you don't drop. I don't want you dropping your head all the way down. Okay, let's not take our head below our heart. And then we're going to lift a leg. And when we do that, we're squeezing our glute. And then we're going to bring our knee forward. And we're pushing our body forward, like we're trying to bring our knee towards the chair. Staying up through the shoulder, not sinking down. So we're staying up through the shoulder, and then we're going to go back. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 times. And then that knee is going to come down into a lunge. We're going to do some lunges, all right? And then we do the other side. So, one sec. All right, so let's take your hands down to where you want them. Okay, abs are tight here, all right? Walk your feet back. Push away from the chair, and make sure you're kind of up through your shoulders. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. You're pushing away from the chair, feeling a nice stretch. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg. Let's start with that left leg. Squeeze your glute, lift. Try to keep your abs tight. Do not let your hips rotate. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And we're going to bring that knee forward, bring our body forward, stay up tall. So you're in like a one-legged plank right here, okay? Now, take that knee back, the leg back again. Good. And let's come forward. And let's go back. Lift it, squeeze that glute, try to get that leg higher and keep your hips level. Good. And bring that knee forward, bring your body forward. Abs are tight, remember. Now put your foot down on the floor, okay? And let's come on up. And bring your arms up. Reach. And we're holding here. Just hold here, try to balance. Hold on, use the chair if you need it. Use the chair. All right, so now, if you want, you can have your arms out, or you can hold on to the chair. I'm going to turn towards you, and we're going to do 6 lunges, staying right in place. Ready? Drop your back knee, and then come up. My front knee stays over my laces. The knee stays over the ankle, and I'm staying upright. Don't fall forward at your hips. Your body needs to stay up. 2 more times. Push up through that forward foot. And up. Good. So remember, if you have toe issues in this position, you can, just go where you can, or you can do a single. Your modification, I know there's a couple people out there who have toe issues and it's hard to bend. You can always just do a single leg squat, okay? So feel free to do a single leg squat, just going down, all right? Okay, so let's go back to our downward dog because we got to do the other side. Hands down on the chair. Don't forget, please keep breathing through all these movements. Walk your feet back. Push away from the chair. Stay up through your shoulders. So again, I'm not sinking into my shoulders. I'm pushing away. My head is, like I said, don't let your head go below your heart, but pull your head towards your arms. And now let's lift that right leg up. Squeeze your glute. Keep your hips level. And we're going to bring the knee towards the chair and come forward. So you're in that kind of that plank position. And let's come back. Lift that leg, squeeze those glutes. Abs are pulled in, abs tight. And knee forward. Good. One more time. You know what's coming next. And let's come forward. Good. Foot down on the floor. And we're going to come up. Lift those arms up. Balance. Balance. And again, here, if you have issues with your toes, just try to keep your back heel down, your foot flat. So you might have to tuck that back foot in a little bit closer. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and do our 6 lunges. So I'm going to stay sideways this time. Drop your back knee. Notice that my knees are at 90 degrees. So when we lunge, we don't push forward, we come down. Good. Keep that forward knee over your laces. Take a peek and look and make sure that it's staying right in the middle of your foot. And now we're going to push up through that forward foot. 2 more. Keep your body upright, no falling forward, abs tight. Is that 2? We'll do 1 more. Sometimes it's hard for me to talk and keep count at the same time. All right. Deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Always feel free to get water if you need it. And now, you're going to be so happy, we're going to come down to the chair. Let's come down slowly. Let's come to the front of the chair. And we're going to come down slowly, 10 counts, and we are going to stop at some point and hold for 10 seconds. So start your movement with your hips back. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, abs tight, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 more counts, 2 and 1. Good job. Now if anybody was really keeping track, when I stop and I say breathe or something like that, I'm not counting that as a count, so it's really more than 10 seconds. I'm making you hold because I am sneaky that way. All right, let's get our band. And we're sitting on the edge of our seat, and our legs are out, and our band is under our feet. All right, so let's cross and take the right band in the left hand and the left band in the right hand. And we're going to hold that left band, sorry. We're going to pull it with our right hand and hold right here. So we have tension on that. And then we're going to use our left hand to pull the band. We're going to pull doing a row. So remember, when you do that row, I want you to think about getting those back muscles into the movement. It's not just moving the arm. It's squeezing the back muscles that's going to move that arm. All right, so let's pull. Now hold your arm here, and I want you to turn your shoulders and look behind you, and then come back and release. Good. And again, row and pull and rotate. Make sure you keep tension on that other band, so keep your arm right by your side. Pull. Now rotate your shoulders. Your head should be moving with your shoulders. And pull and rotate. Good, so you should be feeling that through your core as well. And rotate. And pull, turn. We got 6 more. Woohoo! And 6. Pull, rotate. Good. 5. Pull, rotate. 4. Pull, rotate. Was that 4? Pull, rotate. And we'll do one more. I swear my brain sometimes just flips off for a second. Good. All right. So now we're going to do the other side. Pull that left arm back, anchor it at your side, because as we're doing this, we're focusing on our right side, and slowly our arm, we forget about holding this band. So just pull it, anchor your arm right by your side, elbow, and ready, pull. So squeezing your right side back muscles, turn your shoulders and your head and look behind you, and release. I challenge you to walk your hands down further to make this band a little tighter. So pull and rotate. Good. Pull, rotate. Pull, rotate. Pull, rotate. And pull, rotate. 6 more. Pull, rotate. Good. Rotate. Pull, squeeze, rotate. We have 3 more. Pull, rotate. 2 more. Is that left elbow still at your side? Think about that too. So our brain is having to think about one arm doing one thing and the other arm doing the other. Good. And release. Woo. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. Let's do some, let's put the band underneath, kind of sit on it. If you want to sit on it, or you can even put it underneath your legs. And then grab it. Make sure you don't have any slack here, or not too much. So it doesn't need to be tight, but you want it, you want some of the slack taken off. Again, after you do the first rep, you can always change it if it feels too heavy or too easy. You can change the position of your hands. We're going to sit up nice and straight. You should be on the edge of your seat, not using the back of the chair. And we're going to do some overhead presses. We're going to alternate. Start with your right arm and press it up. Good. Bring the hand right back to the shoulder. Good. And press it up. Now remember, you don't want to go straight up to the ceiling. I'll turn sideways so you can see where I'm going. So you can see my arm is a little diagonal, or a little bit in front of my head, in front of my ears. And again, if you can modify this movement. If you need to take it even a little bit lower, that's okay. Go where you can. 6 more. We meet you where you are. 6. 5. 4. Think of having to put on a t-shirt. Got to get your arms overhead. 3. Or putting something up on a shelf. 2. Or 1 and 1. Okay, good job. Let's go ahead and take that band off. Let's just stretch it out a little bit. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Let's take the left arm over the right and walk your fingers back a little bit further, really getting a tight bear hug. And just round it down a little bit. Good, just pulling those back muscles apart. Take the arms wide, spread your fingers, lift the chest, And now the right arm goes over the left. Walk your fingers back. So you're getting a real big bear hug here. So I'm not sure a real bear hug would feel like this, but and relax. Take those arms out. Drop your shoulders, spread your fingers, push your hands out to the side. Arms are behind your body, opening up the chest. Good. Take that right arm across. Keep your shoulder down. And let's do the other side. Good. And just shake it out a little bit. Let's get our ball in between the knees. And let's go ahead and stretch out that back. Deep breath in. And exhale. And let's turn, look over our right shoulder. You can use the chair arm here to grab and to help pull you around. But sit up straight. This is not the place to slump and go because you're not going to get that. You're not going to be able to get as much range of motion if you're slumped down. Come back to center. Let's everybody do that actually. Let's just kind of slump down and then inhale. First of all, it's hard to even get a good deep breath inhale, right? Exhale and try to turn. Feel that I feel like I can't turn as much. Now sit up straight. And you should see that you can go back and rotate a little bit further, sitting up straight. Things aren't crunched up here in the middle. And come back to center. Good. Sometimes I like to show you what it feels like if, when we're not in a good postural position. So instead of me just telling you, you can see the difference. So hopefully you felt the difference. Okay, so ball between the knees. You're on the edge of your seat, arms tucked in. Ready? We're going to stand up and sit down. All the way up. And let's go. Hot seat. Hot seat. Squeeze those glutes, push those feet into the floor as hard as you can. That's going to give you that power to come up and come up with spring in your step. Let's do one more. Good. All right. So you can get right behind your chair if you want for this one. We're going to do some plies. So if you're right behind your chair, you don't have to switch sides. And you can stay right there for then for this one and the next exercise. I'm going to stay out here in front so you can see me. All right. So plies. Your legs are wide. Your feet are out, turned out. Make sure that your feet are outside your hips. Okay. So if your feet are really close together when you plie down, your knees are going to come way out over the toes. And so we want to try, you really want to get your legs out as far as you want. You don't need them out into a split, but you want them out outside your hips. Okay, so if you don't have any restrictions or pain, please try to get them out. And now we're going to come down. And here's where I want you to really focus and look at your knees. And when you come down, those knees should push open. Your knees should be pretty much right over your laces. So do a little check there. Should be feeling it in your glutes, in your bum. And we're going to hold here, all right? And we're just going to pulse our legs open. So pushing them back a little bit further. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. 5, Squeezing those glutes. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Abs tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you need to shake it out, you can come up, shake it out, come back down. We're going to do some heel raises. Again, if you have toe issues, you can maybe just lift the toes. All right? So we're going to come up onto our toes and down. Just the right for right now. And lift. 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 2 more. Good. And last one. Left side. Again, if you need to, come up, kind of shake it out. Those legs are feeling it. Come back down. Make sure that as we do this, your legs aren't caving into the middle. You got to keep them out and over your laces. Ready? Left. Good. And you want to keep your body stable. Notice that I'm not moving my body as I lift my heel. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's come on up. Woo. Shake it out. Really worked the sides. We worked those glutes, inner thighs as well. Very important. All right. So let's get our band, and you can stay right behind your chair. We're going to do our donkey kicks. Now, if you don't want to use the band, you do not have to use the band. Okay? You'll just go like that without the band. All right? So let's grab the band. Put your foot right in the middle of the band. Wow, I can't believe we're almost to the end. This goes by so fast. So your foot, you should have your arch on the band. You're going to grab that band, create tension on it, and then you're going to hold the band in your hand against the back of the chair. Okay? So there should be tension on that band. You want a lot of tension. So this is how we get around not having leg weights. Okay. Lift that leg. Leg is at 90 degrees. You're slightly hinged at your hip. And push it out. Good. And push it out. Squeeze your glutes. So as you extend your leg, squeeze your glutes. Woo! Try to squeeze those glutes to get that leg a little bit straighter. Squeeze. Squeeze. And 4, 3, so even if you're doing this without a band, you should be squeezing that glute. 1 more, squeeze. Good. All right. Switch legs and breathe. Okay. Make sure the band is under the arch of the foot. That'll keep it on your foot. Won't slip off. Make sure you have tension on that band, so really pull it. And then hold it against the chair back. Lift your leg, right back behind you. Good, so pushing through the heel, squeezing your glute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's take that off. And let's do some triceps. Good. Let's take the band in our right hand. Drop it behind you. Grab the band with your left behind you, and you're going to pull down with that left hand, creating tension. Now, this right hand, if you have shoulder issues, you can keep your elbow down like this, or if you want, you can raise your arm up so your elbow's pointing up to the ceiling, whatever works best for you, and we're going to extend the arm. So I want you to make sure that you have enough tension. So grab that band and extend. Try to straighten the arm. Try to keep the arm as close to the head as possible. I know that can be hard. And 3 more. Ooh, 3, should be feeling it in the back of the arm, the back of the upper arm. And last one. Good. Take it down, and we're going to switch. So take it in your left hand, drop the band behind you. And you're going to grab it with your right arm, pull down. Same thing, you can keep your arm down a little bit more, and then just straighten out this way. Or you can keep it lifted. Make sure you've got tension on there. If you don't, you're only cheating yourself. So remember, I mean, if you have any issues with your shoulders or arms, I mean, that's fine. But if you can do, please do. 6 more. 6. 5. Please, never do anything that's going to cause you pain or harm. But I always want to challenge you that if you can do, to please do. Good. Last one. And done. And shake it out. Because sometimes we need a little encouragement to push ourselves within reason. All right. You made it, and it is time to start stretching. Stand up nice and straight. Let's take a deep breath in. Take your arms up. Exhale, take that right arm down by your side. And we're going to reach over, sliding your hand down, kind of reaching for the floor. Keep your left hip down. So don't let your hip pop up. Your left foot should stay grounded on the floor. And your head should stay in line with your spine. So we're not just dropping our head. The head moves with the body. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm comes down by your side. And same thing. So head moves with the torso. And you're just reaching for the floor with your left hand. Keep your right foot grounded to the floor. You should feel a nice stretch down your side. Into the hip. Do you feel the stretch in the hip when we do this? I sure do. Let's do it one more time. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale. And come over. Again, keep your left foot grounded, pushing your left hip down. Now, if this bothers your shoulder, remember, you can just bend to the side. Everything is the same. You're just not using your arm. Good. And then inhale up and exhale, and taking your left arm down by your side. And ground that right foot. Push your hip down. And breathe. Good. And come on up. Ooh, kind of shake it out. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus arms down, squeeze those back muscles. Good, and again, inhale up. And exhale, lift the chest. Good, so we're getting a nice stretch through the chest. Let's get our elbows out to the side. Good, and lift the chest, pull the elbows back a little bit more. Now extend those arms. Fingers spread, drop your shoulders, pull the arms back behind you. Good, and drop. All right, let's take that left leg back and push that hip forward. Keep your body upright. Keep your body up, nice and straight. Make sure your knee is over your laces. Inhale. Exhale, push a little further. Make sure your knee stays behind the tips of your toes. Good, and switch. Big step back with that right leg. Make sure your toes are all straight. Your hips are closed, chest is going forward, and push forward. So make sure you have a big enough stance here that if your stance is very, very narrow, you're going to push this knee in the front out over the toes. And push. Good. Keep that body up nice and straight, shoulders dropped. Inhale, exhale, and go a little further. Feel the stretch in the front of the hips, maybe down into the top of the thighs. Good. All right, let's come around to the chair and slowly sit down. On the edge of the seat, remember. And let's grab our strap. And take the left leg out in front. You know the drill. Strap under the ball of the foot. And pull those toes towards you. Get a nice stretch through the calf. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's come forward. Oh, I'm tight today. Reaching, and that left arm is reaching for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Good. And come on up. Release. Take it out. Pull your toes towards you. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come forward. Reach with the right hand anywhere on the outside of that leg. So if you can only reach to the thigh or near your knee, that's okay. Wherever you can reach. And then we're going to try to look over that left shoulder, but keep pulling your toes towards you. Good. And come up and let's switch. Leg out, pull your toes towards you, sit up straight, arms tucked in. Remember, we do not use these unless I give you specific instructions to use the chair arms. And deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward, reaching with your right hand. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Good, and come up, shake it out, just release that tension a little bit. Take it back out, and pull your toes. Deep breath in. And exhale, reach with the left hand, again, anywhere that you can on the outside of that right leg. And then we're going to turn and look over our shoulder, trying to get our left shoulder turned around. Feeling that stretch shift a little bit. And pulling your toes towards you. Good, and relax. That stretch to the side. And staying on the edge of your seat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, take your right arm back behind you. Good, spread your fingers and try to pull. I know with the chair, you might need to turn your legs a little bit to the left. And what's important is I want you to keep your body forward and just pull that right arm back. Now, if you want, you can look back as well, or just stay looking forward and pull those arms. Spread your fingers. Good. Inhale and exhale. Left arm goes back. Right arm out in front. Drop your shoulder, spread your fingers, and pull. Keep your body forward. A little bit, maybe slanted to the right here so we don't hit the chair back. And let's go ahead and sit on the edge of the seat, open the legs, and let's press them open. Breathing and relax. Press them open and relax. One more time, press them open. Should feel a little stretch through the inner thighs and relax. Good. Cross your arms, sit up straight, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Let's come forward. Keep your head in line with your spine. Pull up from your belly. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale, bring your legs together, sitting on the edge of your seat, hands in your lap, arms tucked in. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Have a great day.